morning to all of you. So we have started this chapter factorization. In that we have covered till exercise 5b. Now in this exercise 5c we are going to start. So the identity that we will use in this is a square minus b square, that is a plus b into a minus b. Okay, so this identity we are going to use to solve these type of questions, to solve the questions of the factorization of exercise 5c. So let's see the very first question, which is 25a square minus 9b square. Okay, so if we see very carefully, this we can write it as 5a whole square minus 3b square. Now it is of the form a square minus b square. So this we can write it as 5a minus 3b and 5a plus 3b. Okay, so this expansion we have to use in this. Let's see one more question. A square minus 81 b minus c whole square. Okay, so this it is already written as a square. Now 81 is the square of 9, so we can write it as 9 into b minus c, and this is whole square. Okay, now again this is a square minus b square. This b over here is 9 into b minus c. Okay, so this is a square and b here is 9 into b minus c. So how we can write? We can write it like this: a plus 9 into b minus c, and here we can write a minus 9 into b minus c. Okay, then let's solve the bracket. It will be a plus 9b minus 9c, and it will be a minus 9b plus 9c. Okay, now it is factorized. Then let's see a different type of problem. Suppose it is written like 50a cube minus 2a. Okay, so what one thing we can do is we can use the very first method that we have studied, that is taking a common term. So out of a cube and a, I will take a as common, and 50 and 2. So since we know that 50 is completely divisible by 2, so I will take 2 as common. So what is left inside the bracket? 25a square minus 1. Okay. Now although it is factorized, but this term here, it can further be factorized. How? I am going to write it like this: 5a whole square, and 1 we can write 1 square. So now it will be factorized like 5a minus 1 and 5a plus 1. So by using those simple formulas and simple identities, we can easily factorize the expressions. Similarly, one more question. 3a to the power 5 minus 108 a cube. Okay. Again, if you see carefully, among a cube and a to the power 5, we will take the lowest power, that is a cube, and 108 is divisible by 3, so I will take 3 as common. So what is left inside the bracket? A square minus 36. Now it can be further factorized. A square minus 6 square. So how I can write it like this? 3a cube, a minus 6, a plus 6. Then let's see one more question. Okay, suppose the question is like this, and again we have to factorize it. So this 9 can be written as 3 square, and this 16 can be written as 4 square. Okay. Now I can write 3 into a minus 2, okay, whole square, minus 4 into a plus 2 whole square. Okay, like this we can write. Now you can write it as 3 into a minus 2, this will be your a, and this will be your b, 4 a plus 2, and 3 into a minus 2 minus 4 a plus 2. So next we will solve the bracket. It is 3a minus 6 plus 4a plus 8, and it is 3a minus 6 minus 4a minus 8. So finally 3a plus 4a will give you 7a plus 2. 3a minus 4a is minus a, minus 6 minus 8 is minus 14. So I will take minus sign common like this. So this whole expression is factorized into these two factors. Then a problem like of this. Now in this, power of a is the fourth power. So this I can write it as a square whole square minus 1 square. Okay. Now this will be my a and this will be my b. So we can write it as a plus b and a minus b. Okay, but if you see again very carefully, this expression here, it can be further factorized. So when I factorize, it will be a minus 1 into a plus 1. Okay, this one can be written as 1 square. Now moving on to some different kind of problems. Let's see this problem. 10 a cube plus 2a square minus a minus 2. Okay. So the very first thing that we will do in this, we will make the groups. Okay. Since we cannot take anything common, so first we will form the group. So in this, I will take a square as common. It will be a plus 2. Now from this, I want a plus 2, so I will take minus 1 as common. So it is a plus 2 again. So a plus 2 into a square minus 1. So again you can see that in the previous question also I have converted this a square minus 1. So I will put a square sign on 1. It will not change it, but this can be factorized like this. Okay. So in these type of questions, first you see to form the groups. Then after taking a term as common, you will again see that if one term can be factorized further, and if it cannot be factorized further, like a square plus 1, a square plus 1 cannot be factorized further, so you cannot factorize it. It will remain at a square plus 1. Okay, completely different problem. Now, like the previous problems, you cannot take anything as common and you cannot form the groups. So what we are going to do, we are going to solve these brackets. So it will be a square minus a minus b square plus b. Okay. Then I will rearrange the terms. I will bring this b square here and I will keep these two terms like this. Okay. Now, if you see carefully, this we can factorize. So we will factorize it like a minus b into a plus b. And here I am going to take a minus 1 as common. So it becomes a minus b. Now, since factorization is when any algebraic expression can be expressed into two factors of polynomial type, so it is not factorized for it. So what we are going to do, we are going to take this term as common. So if I take a minus b as common, what is left inside the bracket? A plus b minus 1. Now it is expressed in form of two polynomials, that is a minus b into a plus b minus 1. So in the questions like of this, where you cannot take anything as common or you cannot form the groups, but their brackets are there, so you first solve the brackets, then you rearrange the terms, then you do the further simplification whatever is required. Then see other different kind of question. 4a square minus 4b square plus 4bc plus c square. Okay. So in these type of questions, what we are going to do, see this we can write it as whole square. But if you see it very carefully, so I can write it as 2b square plus c square plus 2 into 2b into c. So what actually it is looking like? It is looking like a plus b whole square, is it? This is our a and this is our b. So we can write it as 2b plus c whole square. Okay. Now we can factorize. It will be 4a plus 2b plus c 4a minus 2b minus c. Then problems likes of this, 4a square minus 49b square plus 2a minus 7b. So in these problems, see, this cannot be factorized, but this can be factorized as 2a whole square minus 7b whole square. 2a minus 7b. Now we can write it as 2a minus 7b, 2a plus 7b plus 2a minus 7b. Now in these two terms, this term is the common term. So again, I will take it as common. So in the bracket plus 1. Okay. So it is similar like this question only. I have taken this, factorized this. Then this term was common in these two terms. So this term is taken as common. So what is left inside the bracket? 2a plus 7b plus 1.